What's up, vaping family, and welcome to another one of my reviews. In this review, we will be continuing with the slushie range. And yes, the first video was such an exciting approach. And yes, I've learned my lesson from the slushies. It's not going to happen again. So please sit right back and just check out the rest of the juices that we will be tackling today. My oh my, and what an awesome range we are going to be jumping into. And this is not a surprise at all, because a lot of you have probably seen in the previous video and maybe disappointed, maybe excited, but yes, a lot of you could have predicted what were going to be the next bottles for this review. And just before we starting over here, I just want to let you know once again, we will be rocking those special coils, those awesome builds, all the way from AM KUSTOM. And I seriously need to get new ones because I'm loving these so much and they are so reliable. But yes, reality is a guy needs to keep changing. But yes, rewicked, primed, my good old fashioned testing. And then yes, I've also been using a bit of your RTA builds. And in fact, you guys have seen me all over using the sub-ohms as well. Just to get that second, third effect of profile that I'm seeking. But let's get to it, shall we? And the first one we will be beginning with is the cherry slush. And the cherry slush, well, once again, we're not going to go into too much advanced details here, but yes, when you are looking at a nice slushie, you are going to be expecting a very nice cherry blend. But what kind of cherry? Is it going to be that concentrated one, or is it going to be something fresh? Let's see. And yes, I have been hitting these guys pretty close to dry, so let's just rub it up it properly. Toot toot, shall we? Very, very nice. Sorry. It's addictive. And indeed, that is a good, nice mixture I'm getting right there. And yes, you're getting that nice little, it's not a bitter, it's actually it's very sweet chili, but cherry, not cherry, no, sorry about that. But yes, I'm getting a nice little blend of something like a candy-like cherry blended with something that's very, very fresh, which indeed is a fresh cherry, with that nice little bit of a sugaring right there, not overpowering, but indeed rewarding. And immediately that ice just hitting the back of your throat with the exhale, that nice combination that you've just had a slushie, and indeed another flavor. Be warned, do not drink a cold beverage right after hitting this bad boy. That is very nice, I must say. I have tried several things with cherry on it, and especially, I don't know if a lot of you know those little icy cones that we used to get where they used to throw that. I'm getting that very much that effect, but also the same effect that you would get from a slushie. And in fact, I think I've had the combination too, with with the blueberry with the cherry combination. Yes, a lot of us like to go and do this, and just that combination is so amazing. But this on its own is rewarding. And for those of you that do enjoy your cherry flavors, are gonna love it. Very nice. And next, what we are going to be going over to, this bottle is so unique to the rest of these bottles, and it's just this whole rainbow line. So you can guess what dripper was going to get it, but yes, this one is the Summer Berry Slush. And yeah, the zoom is not very nice, but yes, you can see the little bit of the icon that's right over there. And whoa, I'm just looking at this and I'm seeing a whole bunch of raspberry, blueberry, mulberry, there's strawberry, and many more. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Ooh. Oh, that's a very nice watery. And I'm not saying that the juice has just hit the throat here, but it's indeed something that's not so. Let's just carry on. Ooh. Very nice indeed. I'm getting a whole combination of berries there. All of them. That's overstatement, but this is plenty of different kinds of playful berries inside there. And just that watery effect is something I would probably expect from maybe a mulberry. Maybe it's not even a mulberry, but it's definitely giving that effect to me. And yes, that whole combination of the strawberries, just maybe this bottle just gives us more hints here, but I am definitely, yes, there's a raspberry, which is definitely the sweetener over here. Then you've got the blueberries. That thing is still unconvinced as a mulberry. I haven't had them in ages. The strawberry, but there's so much more. I'm pretty sure there's more than what the bottle is saying here. And it's just a nice combination of a nice, succulent, fresh. I'm getting a very much fresh vibe out of this, but maybe some candy notes here and there. With that sweetening, that's just also, once again, what you would expect, grabbing a handful of fresh berries, shoving it down your mug, and just enjoying all those juices combining. And with the ice that's just running into the back of the throat, the exhale, and once again, a well-executed slushie. And just, I need to add, yes, these are all diamond drippers for tasting reasons, but I am definitely getting a very nice hit from the sub-ohms. Even your dual coil builds. With your high heat, yes, it's a lot more ice. The ice is flowing, hitting you even harder. And just looking at that flavor, the flavor is also just becoming so, not hot, but yet so powerful. So this is definitely something you can enjoy from starters to max. You are going to enjoy this all the way. These flavors are definitely not holding back. They are going right there and on the lips, just on the lips. And that's just by my lips being on the dripper. But for some reason, the XL is just recreating that real effect, which is so nice. What a flavor. Indeed, what a mind-blowing flavor. And this little bad boy over here is the Lime Slush, which originally, as you can see, is a green bottle. And once again, I must apologize because I did have a feeling it was going to do this, but obviously I have done some settings. So obviously the previous, which was unfortunately the pineapple, which also gave a bit glitchy in the last video. But the Lime Slushie, whoa, there's only one way of finding out what is this like. And lime is indeed a very, very strong, overpowering flavor if a person mixes it too much or too little. But it is a flavor that a lot of guys have been tested, really tested to those measurements to make sure that they can get the best. And let's see what happens. Ooh. Very nice indeed. And yes, I'm just looking at this and I'm just trying to figure out, yes, even the bottle is you're going to look and you're going to keep on looking and wondering what kind of lime this is. And it's not an overpowering lime. It's not too sour. In fact, it's once again on the sweet side, and it's not too overpowering either. So I'm just getting that such a menthol blend, which is hitting immediately in the beginning with the lime, which is very nice. And the lime I'm getting here is a bit of like a candy approach, once again, which is with a sweetener. So the sweetener is not standing on its own, but indeed being bodied by something, which I'm getting a very much like a lime candy versus or combined with a fresh lime. And yes, also just a few drops of fresh lime, because yes, it would destroy, which it's not doing at all here. It's so well balanced, and just hitting it with that ice going to the back, it's citrusy, icy from the beginning, hitting the back of the throat, freezing that throat, and just that exhale. Once again, another lekker lime flavor that's just coming out there. And indeed, I've also hit this now. In fact, this day that I'm recording, that I've actually been hitting this flavor inside the Southern, which I've been enjoying at work all day. And it's indeed a flavor that's just there. And it's not holding back at all. It's definitely coming through nice and thoroughly. So you will enjoy this no matter what kind of vapor you are. If you are starting off, are you in the midst, or are you one of those high heaters? This is indeed showing itself throughout everything. So you will kind of have to look at flavor production. What are you going to be getting? For some of them, you're going to get that basic, decent icy flavor. You're going to get that decent profile of what you are seeking, and it just gets bigger and bigger from there. So good luck to you beginners. You're going to want to grow from it, but you will indeed enjoy this for the time being in your current setup. Very nice. And here we are going to be finishing with these Icy Mango Slush, which was definitely a huge flavor profile. Flavor of the week for, yes, I can remember it was going for 2 years. Everybody was raving about mango. A lot of us are still, and yes, we are always looking out for that new approach of what a mango flavor can be. But enough of that, let's get into this, shall we? Oh, almost long dripper. Ooh. Over drip. Okay. Oh. Oh, just one more. What an interesting mango I've just tried here. Wow, it's definitely not all local. It's definitely a nice blend of something that's just from one of those islands out there that were quite famous for it. But I'm not giving them the credit. I'm saying that I'm getting several kinds of mangoes in here. Yes, and when the people go by their mangoes, you go for your bigger and you go for your smaller. Where your bigger is, yes, mainly fruity, and your smaller are the most flavoring, which a lot of people would use for, those favorite things we buy in the jars. And I'm just getting that a little ramp up of a bit of a mango. Then I'm getting that little different kind of island kind of mango that's just popping in there. And it's not sweet all the way. It does actually go to a nice little drop down, which you would expect from a mango, is that just that nice sweet with a little dash of a bit of a sour, but not overbearing sour, but there is definitely that nice little wave going on there with the mango flavor. And once again, the ice is not waiting till the back, but yet it's in the midsection where that boy joins up and it just hits it so well. And you just want to hit more. Oh, that sits on the palate. Oh, that is so nice. Yes, that is indeed another great mango flavor. But I would say this one is indeed very unique compared to all the mangoes I've tried, made, and indeed enjoyed. this is definitely a nice new approach. I would say definitely give it a go. But for you fruity lovers, give it a go. It's not that over sweet. But this one, for a fact, I don't feel that candy-like because mango has got such a nice sweet but a little level sour in it that is just naturally there. So what I'm getting from this is actually the pure fruit and just diced up and thrown there on that ice, maybe juiced. But there is definitely those nice little solid pieces that you could chew on, swallow, and you are going to get that full mango effect. Definitely in a slushie. It is really enjoyable. I would say you guys definitely need to see it. But in fact, I would like to give all these juices a nice credit there. These are all friendly to your starters, your mids, and your high heaters. Something out of all these profiles that you're going to definitely hit. You're going to find that profile because these profiles are not that misleading by the bottle. The bottle is literally showing you, and some things are hidden there, so the surprise is all for you to discover. But I must say, once again, for another incredible range, I must say, one Fishy approves. And yes, I would say, guys, if you do love the slushies, and indeed if you are that kind that would go at 3 o'clock in the morning, boxes and vest, and go get your fix of a slushie at the garage. Or if you are fortunate actually having a place that does slushies full time, you will get that effect in a little bottle which you can put in your handbag or in your pocket or just hang on the table as you have a decent social. And definitely something you could have a lekker kuier with. Local words, having a great time with friends, a great social. These are definitely nice flavors to have around. And like I said, there's a good variety, 7 flavors. Who knows? More is coming. We don't know. We don't know VAPOLOGY, but we do know he's going to come with something new around the corner. He's always busy, and that's why I just want to give another huge shout out, firstly to AM KUSTOM, once again for the great opportunity of me abusing your foils, bringing these flavors to me that I can give to you guys, and also to my man at VAPOLOGY. Dude, it's been a great honor doing this till now, and I'm looking forward to the upcoming videos. It's been what an adventure. I'm really loving it. But yeah, guys, go show that love. Go down in the links below and go check out what is coming. There are new flavors, there's new places. You do not want to miss out. So get hooked up. And once again, if you want to find out more about this badge right here, please hit me up. If you want to be part of an awesome community where vendors and consumers are aligned, you're going to love it. Such a family vibe, and the people love each other to bits. And we try and show each other the support where we can, and we are constantly busy. And a lot more is coming next year, I assure you. So hang tight and watch this space. But this is me, Wimp Fishy, signing out. And just remember, keep banging those clouds and keep swimming. Cheers, guys.